Today I've come with a very important topic for you, and it is about money. Money, 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 money. Who doesn't need money? Everybody needs money. So today I'm going to share with you 7 money tips that will help you in life. Now, when we talk about money tips, some ignorant people think that it is just about the poor people or the people that struggle. A rich man with bad money habits becomes a poor man tomorrow. Number 1 money tip that you need to know is to put something aside from your earnings, no matter how small you earn. Apart from saving for rainy days, doing this will also help you to cultivate saving habits. You know what? Because if you cannot save from the little you make, you are likely not going to be able to save when you start making a lot. So, money tip number 1, put something aside, save something from what you earn, no matter how little it is. Money tip number 2, do not go premium if you don't need to. Do not subscribe to premium services if you do not absolutely need to. There are different reasons why people use premium services. So you need to ask yourself if you truly need those premium services that you pay for. A lot can be achieved with basic services or subscriptions. Yes. And what I personally do is I analyze what I use the apps for or the services. And if the basic, subscription or whatever is sufficient for what I do, I save myself money by staying on the basic. When I feel like I need premium services, I subscribe just for a period of time that I need it, and then I go back to the basic. Yes, I do whatever I need to do with the premium services, and then I go back to basic. I don't keep it running when I don't use it all the time. So I need you to also borrow a leaf from me. Do not go for premium services if you don't need them. Premium subscriptions, we use a lot of apps that require subscriptions. If you don't use these apps on everyday basis, then you have no business subscribing to premium services. There are so many basic subscriptions that you can use and be okay. So you need to question yourself if you truly need the premium services that you are spending money on. And that is it for our money tip number 2. Money tip number 3 that will help you cultivate good money habits is you don't have to pay for every trending service. I know someone who has almost all the video streaming apps. This person has Netflix, they have Prime Video, they have YouTube on premium. Like they pay for premium services. And they do this every month. And the funny thing is that this person works around the clock and they hardly ever even have time to use any of those services. Like really, my darling, one is more than enough. One is more than sufficient. I mean, what exactly are you looking to pay for in all of them? Save yourself some money. Do not pay for all the trending services. Okay? Yeah. Now, moving on to our money tip number 4, you do not have to follow every trend. Stop suffocating yourself with trends that are here today and are gone tomorrow. The trending Mercedes-Benz of 5 years ago is not trending today. Yet some people went into debt just to acquire it. What am I trying to say? Cut your coat according to your pocket. I said it. Cut your coat according to your pocket. Live within your means. Set your own trend that you can comfortably afford. Yes, go for things that you can comfortably afford. Nobody is taking count. Even as a celebrity, you don't have to follow all the trends. There is a kind of an unseen competition out there where everybody wants to belong. But my dear, you don't have to do that. Cut your coat according to your pocket, according to what you can afford, and you will be okay. On the last day, you won't be rewarded for the number of trends you followed. Do not drain yourself for cheap recognition by people who don't even care about you. Save your money and save your sanity. Okay? Moving on to number 5, invest some. Don't save all. This one is very simple. Don't leave all your money in the bank. Invest some of your money in trusted investments for profit. I don't need to dwell on this one for a long time. Invest some, save some. Don't leave all your money in the bank. Number 6, do not go for cheap stuff. This may sound contradictory, I know, but take a moment and think about it. Not every cheap stuff is worth having, and not every expensive stuff is original. Think about that. Not every cheap stuff is worth having, and not every expensive stuff is original. Go for the affordable, good quality stuff. What happens is that when you buy the cheap stuff because you want to save some money, at the end of the day, you will end up buying more over time. Get? So just go for what is affordable, but it is still original, so that you don't have to spend a lot of money, but you still get quality. I'm trying to find an example for this. So take, for instance, cheap tissue papers do not last long. Just like washing up liquids, the ones we use to wash our plates. If you buy cheap ones, you feel you're saving some money. They don't last long. And what happens is that you keep buying and buying and spending that little money. By the time you add it up, you find out that you would have spent a lot of money. By buying cheap stuff, you may be saving money for the moment, but you will end up buying more often, meaning you will end up spending more eventually. So focus on the good quality rather than the price. Money tips that could help you with your money wahala. And we've gone through 6 money tips. And going to the last one, the last but not the least. Listen, if you cannot comfortably pay for it with a smile, like a big smile on your face and in your heart, then you shouldn't be paying for it. Yes. If you are going to stay up late thinking and regretting paying for anything, then you have no business paying for it, my darling. That is it. So think, if you cannot, that you can afford it, doesn't mean that you should get it. Let me put it this way. Sometimes you can afford something. Oh, I've got 20 pounds in my bank account and that stuff costs 20 pounds. I can afford it. You afford it, you buy it, but then you end up not having any money left for other things. So, in conclusion, following money tips is a way of cultivating good money habits, as well as channeling your money to the many important things that you need. So don't let anyone make you feel bad about having good money habits. No, it doesn't mean that you are poor. It means that you are sensible and you are thinking. So have these good money tips, have them, follow them, and teach your young ones as well. And let's make them money smart. Let's make everybody money smart. Let's all be money smart. I know this is a bit different from what I usually share on this channel, but I mean, there is no limit to what we can be inspired to share with you. So here am I sharing it with you, and I hope it makes your life better. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, and be money smart. Bye.